Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for indulging the craziness that is me. Today's video is going to be my tattoo story. On my old channel, I made the video, but I can't get it, so we're gonna redo it. And I think I've gotten 2 or 3 since that last video. So here we go. Okay, let's just start with the ones that are visible. So I have this one here, which is, I got a matching tattoo with my mother. So we both have this on the left. Fun fact, before I do all that, fun fact, all of my tattoos are on the left side. So I have this matching tattoo with my mother. And she wanted to go get a tattoo, and as y'all know, I'm not opposed to them, as it is what it is. So we went to go get her this matching tattoo. On the same day that I got this tattoo, I got my wrist done. I'm showing you, like, can y'all see it? I got this done. This is my scripture. As far as Bible goes, it's Luke 1:28. And that's when the angel Gabriel came and said, "Hail Mary, thou art highly favored. The Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women." That is Luke 1:28, which is on my wrist. I actually got this because I heard it in a country song, believe it or not. And I knew I wanted to get a wrist tattoo, but I didn't know what I wanted it to be. So when I heard the lyric was, what's your oh my gosh, I don't even remember what the lyric was, but he was essentially asking the girl what does the scripture on her wrist say, and I was like, oh, that's a cute idea. And I find myself constantly quoting Luke 1:28 anytime I go through a difficult situation, so I have that here. Moving right up my arm, I have, again, I can't. Moving up my arm, I have this one here, which is 2 flames and the infinity symbol. I actually got that when I met my twin flame, I think about 2 or so years ago. But then as soon as I got it, I immediately not regretted the tattoo, but I regretted not regret the relationship, but the relationship became a lot harder than I anticipated. So I kind of got this to commemorate that relationship. Going right up my arm, I have the God is greater than the highs and lows tattoo. Now, with this tattoo in particular, most of my siblings, I think, right? 1, 2, 3, I think 4 out of 7 of us have the same tattoo. However, on the day I was gonna go get this on the day I went to go get this tattoo, I wasn't supposed to get it. My baby sister was, but she punked out on me. I don't want to get it yet. I don't want to get it yet. And she's in the background giving me a death stare, like is this not true? Is it not true? It's not true. So what happened? You didn't punk out on me at the oh, okay. Is that your story? You sticking with it? Okay. But we got there. It was me, my sister, and my mother, and we went to just go price the tattoo. But the price was so good, I was like, I can't pass this up. So I turned to my sister and I was like, listen, I'll get it if you get it. And she's like, no, I don't want to get it right now. I just wanted to see. And I was not about to pass up this tattoo, so I sat down and I got it. Meanwhile, the whole entire time, I'm hoping and praying that this girl is going to change her mind and she get the tattoo. But she didn't. She waited like a year or 12 or 13, 14 months after that to get the tattoo. But me, my younger sister, my younger brother, and my baby sister, I think we all have the same tattoo. Moving up my arm, this tattoo I think is the only one that I'm not too fond of. I have my wedding date, and this is a matching tattoo with my ex-husband. So we went to Vegas on our 1-year wedding anniversary, and he wanted to get his first tattoo in Vegas, and I was like, sure, we can get our tattoo. We decided to get matching tattoos. So it is our wedding day, October 20th, 2018. Mine says forever. Mine says forever, his says always. A lot of people ask me if I plan on getting this tattoo covered up or if I plan on getting it removed. And my answer is always the same. No, I don't. It doesn't bother me because when I said those vows and when I got the tattoo, I meant what I said. And even if he didn't, The only reason I would get it covered up is if I ever had the audacity to get married again, which that's a whole nother video. That'll be coming out soon. Is if my partner was not comfortable with the tattoo. That's the only reason I would get it covered up. Outside of that, it's a part of my history. It's a part of who I am. It is what it is. Moving up my arm, I have right here, this is actually my first tattoo. My very, very first tattoo I got on my 17th or 18th birthday. I don't even remember. But I do remember we were going bowling for my birthday because I'm very, very low key with stuff like that. But people pissed me off on my birthday, so I left the bowling alley and I went to go get a tattoo. And the tattoo says evoke with a semicolon, and the word evoke means to bring or to recall to the conscious mind. And then the semicolon is used as a writer. It's used when a person could have ended their story, but chose not to. And that it has a double significance to me because that's what people use for suicide awareness. So I got that there. I did this one. I did all the ones on my arm. The one I often forget about is my tattoo here. That was actually my second or third tattoo. I don't remember. It is a quill pen with the word love on it, which is symbolic of my love for writing. It's always been how I have expressed myself, and I'm a good writer if I do say so myself. The one on my thigh, the one here is relatively new. It is of a phoenix, which is my spirit animal, and I got that again because it was just, I was going through a lot and I felt like I was going to die at one point in my life. Again, that's a story for another time. But no matter how difficult the situation is, I always, as I say, rose from the ashes. And that's kind of why, like, the phoenix is my spirit animal, because no matter what happens, I always end up coming back from it. I have a small cross on my shoulder blade here. I don't know if you guys could see it, probably not, but I have a small cross there, and again, it has a semicolon there. I have one on my ankle. Oh, I have one on my calf. Thank you. I always forget. If I don't see it often, I always forget. So I have on my calf, on the back of my calf, I have a rose, which is for me, that is a name that I've always loved and that I wanted to name my daughter. My sister and I, we've been going back and forth with what we wanted to name our children, but she allowed me to have the name Delilah. So if I do have a daughter, and of course if it's okay with the person I have a child with, my daughter's name will be Delilah Rose. And then I think that is, no, I have one on my spine. On my spine, I have the quote that says, she flies with her own wings, and it has butterflies going up the back of my neck. If y'all know me, y'all know I love butterflies. I don't know why, I just do. And that quote is probably one of my favorites. Those are my, I think I have 10. I think I named 10. If I got all of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 11. And 2 questions that people always ask me is if I'm done, because I do modeling and stuff like that. They often ask me if I'm done having tattoos, and no, I'm not. Mostly because I have an odd number of tattoos and I don't like odd numbers, so I have to even them out, so I know I'm getting at least 1 more. And then the second, and this is the question that I think pisses me off the most about my tattoos, or one of the questions that piss me off the most about my tattoos, is I'm a church girl through and through. I was raised in the church. I preach, I teach. I'm very, very good at scripture. Like, I can break down just about anything. And oftentimes people will ask me how I could be a preacher and have tattoos. And they often quote the scripture in Exodus. My thing with this is, if you're going to come at me with scripture, I need you to have a solid foundation, and 13 times out of 10, they do not. They quote it where they use the scripture where God is commanding. Are you freaking kidding me? Forgive me that my siblings are in the background. They just...
Say sibling, say sibling.
Are you not a sibling? Are you not in the background?
No, not your sibling.
Anyway, if you're going to come at me with why the scripture says I should not have tattoos, please have your scripture straight and be able to be ready to answer some of my questions. Because a lot of the times they will say, oh, well, God commands us not to get any tattoos for the dead. None of my tattoos signify anything of anybody that's died. So that's one. Two, my tattoos, like your past, are none of your business. I still preach, I still teach, I still do all the things that a quote-unquote good Christian is supposed to do. My tattoos have nothing to do with it. And another question that they ask is, does my father, who is also my bishop, does he know? Yes. Yes, he does. Does he care? No. Because when I got my first tattoo, I got my tattoo on like a Thursday or a Friday. I went home the next day and I walked into his office and I was like, hey, by the way, I got a tattoo. He looked at me because, yes, it was kind of shocking because I was always like, oh, I'm never going to get a tattoo. 11 tattoos later, look at me. He looked at me, he was like, oh, okay. And that was it. There was no big blowout, none of that. So he knows. My father knows. My brother knows. My adopted mother knows. I think she was harder on me about my tattoos than my father was. The mothers in my church know. My mother, I took my mom to go get her first 2 tattoos. So all of my people that I care about, that I value their opinions, they know. Has it ever stopped me from preaching and teaching? No, it has not. Will it stop me from doing whatever God called me to do? No, it will not. And there's a cameo from my baby sister. So, yeah, that's my tattoo story. I think I am planning on getting, like I said, at least one more. I know what I want to get. I know where I want to get it at. I'm just, like, the timing and everything with all my projects and stuff going on, I don't have the time to. But my birthday is coming up, so I might give myself the excuse to get a tattoo for my birthday. If not, I'm not getting any more matching tattoos, I'm sorry. And here comes a cameo from my baby brother.
Hey. Come on, I think I want bugs. My protector.
They want matching tattoos with me. I got matching tattoos with my mother and my ex-husband. At one point, I would have considered it. I would have considered getting another matching tattoo, but I'm not doing matching anything anymore ever again. So that is my tattoo story. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, if you guys are going to come at me, if you guys know me in my personal life about my tattoos, feel free to comment. Like, it's fine. I laugh at it now, so you know we're good. We're fine. We're golden. It is what it is. So thank you again so much for following the journey, and I will give you guys a life update very, very soon. Because I have so many projects that I want to share with you guys, or potential projects, I should say, because I haven't booked. I've booked the project that I want, but I haven't gotten enough information to put it out there yet. So I'll see you guys later.